Today is a Sunday in Mashaba, Abaco, the day after Sabbath. This election is about numbers and making sure that you get the right numbers. Kai Mills don't mind the noise of the market. I am putting my name forward because what if Kai Mills is not running in North Abaco? You got a PLP candidate that like his hair more than like his people. What can he stand for? What have he stand for? Does he know the issue going into a huge election? Has he discussed the issue? Or is he one of those people that vote for me because I'm FNM or PLP? Have he asked you what would be the issues that he would fight on to bring to the forefront in the House Assembly to make life better for North Abaco? I think not. He has not opened his word yet. He told me that the PLP have a module. He has this little book, the PLP module, and he has to go by the module. He cannot speak until the party tell him to speak. The people will elect him, but the hell with the people. We've seen that with Renato Curry. Renato Curry is a prime example of what Kirk Cornish would be like. And this is a hard time in Abaco to be FNM. I know you guys are embarrassed, but you see, you're like a house dog. Most of y'all have been trained to think one way. I am hoping that the younger people was not trained like house pets to do what Hubert say to do. And Hubert has gone decades, he's left us. You imagine. And I just listen and you pick up so much things when sometimes you just shut the hell up and just listen. And I listened to Perry and Hubert come down here on the little golf cart playing the role. And then going back into Nassau said they ain't helping nobody because ministers don't want them to help. Ministers don't have to give the okay for Hubert or Perry to make the calls because they know the people to call better than Hubert ministers because they've served longer. And Abaco has swallowed that hook, line, and sinker. Neither one of them give a hell. We look at when the Prime Minister came into Grain Tilkey on the helicopter, what did he bring? Not a glass of water. We look at when he flew into Hopetown on the helicopter, not a glass of water. He did not even speak to the people. He passed them down like they're refugees that didn't speak his language. Then Brave came with his entourage. Many a times the car lined up to pick up Brave at the airport. I said, Brave, Chester, Fred Mitchell, if y'all would bring 10 sheet of plywood after Hurricane Dorian, you would have done more than the FNM government. They did the same thing, went through, didn't speak to anybody. Every one of y'all that has went through a storm called Dorian, ask yourself, the Starboard Consulate, we got one in Dundastan, the oldest man in Dundastan, he breeds PLP. His mother was an archer, he is a Roberts, his name is Pat. The second eldest man in Abaco, in Dundastan, is James William, my friend. Love him to death. When he steps out and dressed, he looked younger than any one of his sons. Sharp as a two-edged razor. That's James Williams. Ask either of them, has anybody from the PLP or the FNM party visit them? I saw Darren Dose give Mr. Williams a piece of pork chop and a piece of chicken and post him. If I was there to take that pork chop and flush that down the toilet. You don't take pictures of our people that went through a storm like they're hungry. Mr. Williams has never been hungry. And then I see Kirk Cornish. That's why we are married, the two of them together. Kirk Cornish can't afford chicken and pork chop. He's taking a piece of cake and putting it in a little plastic container and giving it to the people of North Abaco so he can have a photo up of a cake. We don't need no doggone it cake. Stop taking pictures with people and you're giving them cake. We're beyond that. That is so low, man. I can't even imagine that they continue to do that. If you do it from the heart, do it. I don't want to come to camera and brag about what I have done, because it's not about putting the praise on me. It's about helping somebody along the way. And your living shall not be in vain. The hardest part of after Dorian, after I walked away with nothing, everything, my photos, and everybody know I take pictures. I had folders and folders of them, couldn't save nothing. The hardest thing is when the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas went to Hopetown and Guanakee and those places, and he's meeting with the foreign white folks, and he would say something like he's not going to build nothing. Let the white people build it. Let the white people build Mars Shaba. I said, wow, man, this guy is on something. The air can't be right. This is no time to practice that racist stuff. This is from the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, weeks after major hurricane. I will not build one house in Abaco. Let the white people build it. That'll be Johnny Brown. How could this happen? But it's real. The Prime Minister of the Bahamas have not built one house in Abaco. But watch this. The part that got me all kapunkalap. That the membership of Bakers Bay would give enough money to build 37 homes. Darren said they're going to build 60. But the money was given from 2019. It is 2021. The day is the 11th of July, the day after independence. And the government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, that is not remorseful. They couldn't bury our dead. The Prime Minister, the leader of the opposition, the Deputy Prime Minister, didn't think it was worthy enough, although the Prime Minister cried like a baby down in Dominica after the hurricane. They didn't have half the deaths that we had. They didn't have half the damage that we had. But he cried like a child down there for those persons. And to date, the white folks that he said to let them rebuild Abaco, they have given money to help with the rebuilding. But today, 2 years later, the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and his agency of hurt, the FNM members of Parliament, haven't seen it fit to rebuild one single home. And to add injury and insult and to put salt on into the wombs of the already open wombs of the people that are not in a home. They say they're not going to build the homes on the property of the people that they are supposed to build these homes for from 2019. They got to build them on a land that they can control. And they look at, they're hoping for you to die before you move into the homes, because they put your names on a list. But if the house is not built before you die, your name is X off the list, and they pass it on to whoever they think that would vote FNM. That is why we say, take the politics out of it. It is not the FNM money. Why should the FNM decide that only FNM would benefit from these homes? Why should somebody from Greenville Key, Manawa Key, Hopetown, and Guana Key that lost a home and their name is placed on this list have to relocate to Central Pines, where the government that don't care say that they ought to be relocated? It's unacceptable. It's a money grab. It's a house grab. It's a greedy grab. It's unacceptable in an independent, democratic Bahamas. If the house is for the people, that the bishop of all people gonna pick the names, and only him and him alone got enough sense to know who has lost the home. But 2 years later, they have not picked the names of the people that should be and should have a home. How could this be in a caring F&M government that said it is the people's time? When, oh when, the people gonna get justice from this unjust government? The jury is out. The camera's on. The wait and the hurt continues in Abaco. It's one of these Sunday Kai Care video. I am here to remind the people that this F&M has lost the respect and are not responsible and don't care about the people that is still without a home, and they have the money in their back and front pocket and trying to campaign with the money that Bakers Bay membership give to a people that is still hurting. When, oh when, is the F&M gonna come clean on the names, the contractor, and who and where should these homes be built? It's one of these Kai Care videos reminding this government that they're being irresponsible. When are they gonna become responsible? And how could they go to the people of Abaco and say, vote F&M because we care? Oh, I forgot. They said the first time is for the white oligarchies, Betty and her dog. This time it's for the Negro people. Kai Cares. Let's hope this regime never enter the halls of Parliament again in our lifetime, because Kai Cares.